Hello everyone, Frangrams here back with yet another Pikmin video. You read the title. Today I'll be predicting whether or not Bulbmin will return in Pikmin 4. If you're excited for Pikmin 4, make sure to drop a like and subscribe since that's all I basically talk about on this channel. Now let's get into it. Now I might have already touched on the topic of Bulbmin returning in Pikmin 4, but like my great-great-grandfather once said, you can never have enough Bulbmin discourse on the internet. So for the people living under a rock that are unfamiliar with these little guys, what are Bulbmin exactly? Well, Bulbmin were a type of Pikmin introduced and left behind in Pikmin 2, literally. They were Bulborbs that were controlled by parasite Pikmin that lived exclusively in the game's caves. Defeating the main Bulb mom would send the little guys scrambling for a new leader, you. The Bulbmin were OP'd in the sense that they had the power of every single Pikmin type, except for purples. They were immune to electric, fire, poison, and water hazards. So it makes sense that Pikmin 2 only allowed you to have them in certain caves and not in the above ground areas. But man, is that bittersweet. I get that Nintendo wouldn't want to break the game's difficulty with above ground Bulbmin, but how on earth did they expect players to leave these little guys behind in the cave without it tugging at our heartstrings? Given the unique circumstances surrounding the Bulbmin, their plethora of immunities and the specific areas you can get them in, I don't think they'll be returning in Pikmin 4. I'm sorry to say. Right now we have a confirmed 8 Pikmin types and Ochi. Just think about it. We would be able to explore a cave with 8 Pikmin types all together and the dog. This is assuming that all Pikmin types will be in the story mode though. Through promotional art released by Nintendo, they've confirmed to all be coming back in the game, but we're not sure to what capacity. So the only way I can see there being room for Bulbmin returning is if they excluded maybe just 2 Pikmin types from the main story and just shoved them off into a challenge mode. They could be the white and purple or winged and rock Pikmin, since those weren't in the trailer. But I don't think Nintendo would be willing to even make that sacrifice. Although Bulbmin are fan favorites, they might just opt in for every Pikmin type returning in the story mode out of their sheer familiarity with the general public. Another way Bulbmin could return in Pikmin 4 is that Pikmin 4 has caves that are only accessible to a limited amount of Pikmin types. Like, just blues could enter this cave, or just reds. This would make it so that Bulbmin fill in the necessary roles of the other missing Pikmin types in a cave. But once again, I don't see this happening. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why Nintendo even did this in Pikmin 2. The submerged castle was a cave you could only enter with blue Pikmin, and once in there you would get Bulbmin to make up for the lack of the other types of Pikmin. Looking back at that, I believe it was just such a random restriction placed on the player, and for what? Why not just let all of the Pikmin types in at once if they were gonna give you the Bulbmin anyways? This was only the case with one cave, which made it that much more random and kind of unnecessary as much as I love Bulbmin. The last way Bulbmin could make a comeback in my opinion is if Parasite Pikmin in general were introduced in Pikmin 4. I made a whole video on Parasite Pikmin, but I basically mentioned that the sheer existence of Parasite Pikmin would be a huge game changer for the series. I mean, it would basically be like the capture mechanic in Super Mario Odyssey in Pikmin form. So do with that information what you will. The idea is wild enough that it could happen, or maybe it's just too complex and big of an idea for Pikmin 4. Sheesh, I was not expecting to dash anyone's hopes in this video, but I guess I just genuinely couldn't think of a feasible way Nintendo could include Bulbmin in Pikmin 4. Maybe I'm just wrong all around. Maybe all Pikmin types are in the story mode and Bulbmin come back in a select amount of caves and you can frolic around the caves with 8 Pikmin types and Ochi. Man, if only there was a way Nintendo could help make some of these predictions. Maybe they could release a second trailer or something for this game people have waited 10 years for. A game that single-handedly led to the creation of a YouTube channel dedicated to making theory videos on it. Cough, cough, mine. I need to take a break from this before my brain feels like a purple Pikmin. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think Bulbmin are coming back? Thank you for watching.